There's Cooper's found Michaels now. Michaels got Rose. There's El Bashir. El Bashir has a great chance. El Bashir is now through. Strikes across the keeper and makes it 1-0. Ibrahim El Bashir gets himself a goal here. 1-0 to the Shrimps. Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here and welcome back to the Shrimps. Today is episode 16 and we wrap up our first season in charge of the mighty Morecambe Football Club. So, obviously in the last episode we gained promotion, automatic promotion into the League One, but now we have a chance to wrap up the league title with one game left to go. Today we take on Cambridge United. They are currently... well, they are 18th place in the table. So, obviously, we do have a very tired squad, by the way, because I put up my best lineup for the last one, as you would expect, especially with promotion on the line. So, a lot of changes today for today's team. I'm not going to do it this way, though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to play match. All right, so, changes to be made. Obviously, I'd love to wrap up the season now with winning the league. Obviously, disappointment, by the way, obviously losing those episodes, or those last two games, the last episode, that was just... honestly, I'm over it. I'm trying to work out what happened, why it's happening, but so far I haven't quite figured it out. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going to make changes, as you mentioned. Harris. Jessen, we'll do 4 Larson at left back. Michaels, we'll play... who should we play in there? I guess Valaba. Then we'll do Ponce and Rose, and right wing we'll do Mamiri, left wing we'll do Chevalier, and then through the middle we'll do Ethan Morgan. So that's plenty of changes, and in fact what we're going to do today as well, we're going to hand Takabi his debut today. So Takabi is going to be in goal, obviously the highest rating everyone in this side. So yeah, let's have a look. Takabi's going to be in goal, Larson at left back, Davis at right back, Fernandez Harris with the middle, Valaba, Rose, Ponce, midfield with Chevalier, Morgan and Mamiri leading the line. So obviously a win today and we win ourselves a championship. Alright, so here we go, the moment we've all been waiting for, up against Cambridge United at home, a chance to lift the Sky Bet League 2 trophy. Obviously getting promotion was the biggest achievement so far, pretty much of any FIFA playthrough I've done, I think. I did not expect to get promoted with this team. And there's Mamiri. Oh, Mamiri. Great chance to score there. But anyway, as I was saying, to win the League 2, first time I've asked him with this youth team. It's certainly one of the biggest achievements I've had thus far playing FIFA for my YouTube channel. And it's been an absolute privilege, by the way, to do it for you guys out there. A lot of support over the last couple of weeks. Since this save started, and I'm just really enjoying it. It's been a really, really good, fun save for good tackle there from 4 Larson, making his way into team at left back again. That's kind of the only way he's going to get into the first team nowadays, by the way, if he plays left back for us. But anyway, here's Ponce now, Bernardo Ponce. He's got Mamiri on the right side, holding his run. It's a very late challenge there on Ponce, but Mamiri cuts inside. He got the advantage here. Here's Mamiri now on his left foot. He's dispossessed at the key moment. It's going to be cleared here from Cambridge United. Here's Ponce now from distance. Sits up well for him. Took it on his left foot. Deflected behind from a corner kick. Alright, so yellow card here for Deegan for that late challenge on Ponce just a few minutes ago. So let's try and get a goal from here. Larson whips his ball in. Neil Harris is underneath it. Can't get anywhere near the ball though, and it's easily cleared. Oh, chance now for Cambridge. Weak shot in the end and a solid save there from Takabi. He's making his debut today at a 65 overall. Yeah, this kid is going to be something special, I think. I think eventually he's probably going to take over from Olaf Carlson, at least on the trajectory he's on. But here's Mamiri now, once again cutting onto his left foot. He's going past 2 players here. Time to shoot. Mamiri cuts across the keeper, and it's a good save from the keeper in the end. So far, it's been the Mamiri show coming in from the right side. I think he's going to get a goal today, I think. Here's Rose. He whips the ball in. Ethan Morgan looking for the header. Can't win it, and it's easily cleared. Alright, so halftime here, and it's 0-0. Not the fireworks I was expecting from today's game at all. Mamiri so far creating pretty much the only opportunities of the game for us. Chevalier has been rather quiet, so has Rose, and so has Ponce. But we're going to the second half with the same lineup there. Obviously at 0-0. A draw might be enough to give us a title on goal difference, but I'd like to see us get a victory and wrap up the league season today. And here's Chevalier now. Through 1-on-1 with the defender. He's going to wait here. He's going to cut inside. Chevalier wins the ball back. Shoots with his right foot, and it's blocked from the defender. I keep forgetting Chevalier is not right-footed. I should probably know that by now. Oh, great tackle there from Harris. Again, one of those players that it's kind of questionable if he's going to make any kind of an impact in League One. It's quite a step up for the boys. Anyway, here's Chevalier now. Oh, good bit of skill there from Chevalier. He's got Mamiri if he can find him. What a ball, Mamiri! Oh, how did you miss? That was either a fantastic save or a hell of a miss there from Mamiri. He's going to cross it in there. Chevalier with a header, and it's cleared eventually from Cambridge United. But that was a glorious chance, and it should be 1-0. Not quite sure how it's not. So O'Donnell's going to come on for the last 20 minutes of the game. We still have time here to get a goal. All right, ball gets whipped in. There's Morgan with the header. Oh, great save. The ball bounced in the box, and I'm not sure who that was going for the spectacular, but it didn't come off. So anyway, here's Chevalier now, giving the ball away too cheaply. All right, so time running out here, and it's been kind of a dull game. There's not been many chances for either side in the second half. The first half, it was pretty much all us, but the second half, it looked like we kind of ran out of gas. Here's Chevalier to Morgan. He's got O'Donnell making the streaky run forward here, and he gets there, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Defender kind of flicked it onto O'Donnell's foot, but that was a good opportunity there for O'Donnell's. Good build-up play. So we got about 5 minutes to go in this game. We're going on Callum Cooper there to play as a holding midfielder for the last 5 minutes or so. But again, we still have time here to snatch a winner. Good tackle there from Callum Cooper, and he goes behind for a corner kick. So there's even time at the end here, perhaps, for Cambridge to get a sneaky winner. Let's see, we've got to defend this corner first. Ball gets whipped in. Oh, that kind of Takabi didn't look convincing there, and it flashes wide of the goal, thankfully. Here's Rose now. Oh, what a play from Martin. Oh, fantastic from Rose. He gets in the box. Can he get a shot off? He can. Rose, and there's Ethan Morgan. Get in there. Who better to finish off the season for the Shrimps there than Ethan Morgan? And that goal there has just given us the League 2 title. What better man than Ethan Morgan to find the back of the net? Off a poaching effort there. Rose did so well to get in the box. Great strike. And Ethan Morgan may have been offside there, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And a poacher finish there from Ethan Morgan. It's 1-0. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to be crowned League 2 champions. And there's the final whistle there. As you can see, the crowd going absolutely ballistic. Chevalier goes to his knees and prays to the skies as he realizes that he has just been crowned a League 2 champion. Fantastic performance. And who said you can't win anything with kids? This is a prime example that you can. We'll just enjoy these celebrations. Obviously, it's a little bit disappointing we haven't got our regular 11 out there, but you know what? They'll celebrate just as hard for the guys that aren't there. Fantastic performance, and just overall happy to get that 1-0 win. So there it is, full-time whistle, 1-0, and the League 2 Championship is finally wrapped up. Alright, so here we go in the final game of the first year in charge of Morecambe. Obviously, we're going into this game crowned as champions of League 2. So we're going to put our strongest squad out for today. Apart from Edson Reese, unfortunately, he's picked up a knock in training. He'll be out for 3 weeks. So disappointing that Reese is not going to be able to finish off the campaign with us. So Harris comes in his spot. Harris is deserving of a role anyway. He's done well filling in earlier in the season. Hadn't had much of the game recently, but Harris will be out there today. So, yep. Just a fantastic overall finish to the season here. Let's take a quick look at the squad going into today's game. Actually, what I'm going to do, because of the last part of the second half of episode 15, I didn't audio issues and all that crap. But let's take a look at some of the players that I brought in recently into my youth team, and give you guys an impression on some of the fantastic talent that we found. The first talent that we found on here it will be Rafi Saru. Now, he is a Saudi Arabian striker. As I see, 90 overall potential. Definitely have a lot of potential, lots of pace to him. He's already 54 overall, which means he's better than Ethan Morgan and better than Menez, who's still, by the way, in our youth team. But overall, this kid does have a little bit of potential. Lots and lots of pace, which I'd like to have in a striker. Finishing's not bad, could do with some work, but he's definitely got a ton of potential, no doubt about it. And the other player that I'm excited about is Pasi Altonen. He came in as a 40 overall, but now he's already a 49. He's 6'3", he's a big guy at centre half. Good to have a tall centre half in there. Potential being 91 overall. He's got some very good physical attributes to begin with, and that's key. Obviously, going forward, having good physicals to begin with does make things easier in the long run. The other player we brought in was Ryu Sakubara, 15-year-old, 39 overall. Obviously, is completely trash right in a moment, but does some nice physical attributes again to begin with. Has a potential of 89 overall. He's a long shot to make it, but he's still a player that we should definitely be keeping an eye on. But anyway, final game of the season. Here we go. Huge moment for the Shrimps, and well, a huge moment for the Shrimps, but a huge moment of joyous celebration, I imagine. Playing away from home, though. And this is the lineup we're going with. So Carlson, obviously, Yessen, Fernandez, Harris, Kansei Sal, Michaels, Richter, Cooper, Kobayashi, Rose, and El Bashir. And obviously, Kobayashi, this will be your first time seeing him. Unfortunately, he came into the side for the second game of the last episode, and so far he's got 2 assists in 2 games and looks a very dangerous, talented young talent from Japan. So I'm excited to show you what he can do today. Oh, good save there at his near post from Carlson. First attack in the game going to Cheltenham. The carving is open. Ball going whipped in, and it's well cleared in the end. Kobayashi is going to give chase. Now, Kobayashi, you'll see today, is wearing the number 8 shirt. Ball goes in. Kansei Sal makes a block. All right, here's Harvey Rose. He's got the front of Richter. Now, Kobayashi has kept himself onside here. Now, Kobayashi is through on goal. He's right-footed. He's also a 5-star weak foot player, so he can use either foot. So, definitely a very useful player there, cutting in from the left-hand side. Gives us nice balance with El Bashir. Anyway, here's Harvey Rose. He's got the runner Cooper, time to perfection there, but Cooper couldn't get the ball out underneath his feet, and the chance is gone. Anyway, here's Kobayashi now. Kobayashi finds Rose. That's a great ball. Harvey Rose is through on goal. Harvey Rose! Oh, dragged him shot wide. Kobayashi going for his 3rd assist in 3 games there. Harvey Rose should have given it to him. Chance now for Cheltenham. Oh, great save there from Carlson. The ball goes loose, and Carlson punches it around the post there for a corner kick. Good double save there from Olaf Carlson, obviously under some pressure now. Takabi obviously giving him plenty of competition. Alright, so get the ball away, but we're not quite cleared it yet. The ball loops up, and Richter is quickest to react. That makes a wonderful headed clearance. Ben Yessen doing his job at the back post very well. Very solid play there from Ben Yessen. Solid as always. Missed the continuity at the back there. And we do well to make that clearance as well. Yessen once again getting his head on it. Danger's not over yet. Good spell here for Cheltenham. Oh, that's a good save there from Carlson. Probably did a little bit for the cameras, but still had to make the grab. Well worked in the box there, chance, and it was an awful finish in the end there. But so far today, it's been all Cheltenham except for that one opportunity from Harvey Rose early on. There's Kobayashi. Oh, can't quite get there, and it's cleared to touch. So we've got a throw in here deep inside the Cheltenham half. There's Richter supplying the support. Lays it back to Ben Yessen. Ben Yessen back to Richter. Richter has Michaels inside. He's going to lay it off to Kansei Sal. Kansei Sal is going to take this on. Oh, good strike there from Kansei Sal, and the ball won't fall kindly for Callum Cooper. Was first to react, and good opportunity there for the right back to get a second goal of the campaign. There's Cooper's found Michaels now. Michaels got Rose. There's El Bashir. El Bashir has a great chance. El Bashir is now through, strikes across the keeper and makes it 1-0. Ibrahim El Bashir gets himself a goal here. 1-0 to the Shrimps. Great build-up play and a good finish there. That's his 12th goal this season now for Ibrahim El Bashir, who, by the way, down the stretch has really turned up. It was a bit of a patchy form in the middle of the season, but when we needed him the most, he turned up big for us. So Ibrahim El Bashir has made it 1-0 today. All right, halftime here, 1-0 up, and honestly, it was against the run of play. Cheltenham had most of the first half, but a late breakaway goal there from Ibrahim El Bashir has given us the slight advantage going into the second half. All right, so second half going here. Obviously, we just like to finish in style. What he wrapped up the title. This is definitely more for fun. Here's an early chance though. Richter's through on goal. Felix Richter forces a great save out of the keeper. Keeper diving to his right. It was a great save in the end there from the big German. And that was a glorious chance to make it 2-0 right at the beginning of the second half. Just can't say sound now. Oh, he's got Bashir going through the middle. Can he find him? Not the best ball in the world. Bashir, though, takes a shot on her. I wanted to lash his left foot at it, but I'm guessing he decided to go for his right only. And that was half a chance. Good touch there from Rose. Now here's Kobayashi cutting on his right foot. He's got Rose there on the overlap. Rose chips the ball in. There's Bashir with the header. Oh, off the post. Off the post. Unlucky for Nel Bashir with a diving header. Doesn't score many with his head, but good cross there from Harvey Rose. Unlucky not to find the back of the net. Is Dooku. Count Dooku crosses the ball in. Oh, what a clearance that was from Kansai Sao. Acrobatic clearance, and we play the ball out with such confidence and such ease. Now here's a chance for Richter now. Can he pick out Harvey Rose? Yes, he can. Harvey Rose is through on goal. He's onside. Harvey Rose tries. Oh, what a challenge that was in the end. Harvey Rose left it too late. Defender came back, and great challenge in the end. All right, here's Ponce now. Got 15 minutes left to go in this game. Bashir is going to give chase. He's got enough legs to get there. Bashir holds up the ball beautifully. Finds Ponce once more. There's Michaels with the overlapping run. He's looking for Richter here. He's finding Richter all right-footed. Ball goes in the box to Harvey Rose. Weak effort from Harvey. And good chance goes a begging there. Now, it's still only one goal difference between the two sides, which obviously means Cheltenham are still in this. And again, I'd like to finish the season with a win. Good interception there from Ben, yes. And the Harvey Rose is called for the ball, and he's got it there. Kobayashi is going to make the run inside of him. Now, Kobayashi gets there beautifully. He's going to lay it across to Harvey Rose. Oh, almost perfection there from Kobayashi. A little too close to the keeper, though, and the keeper makes a good claim. But so far here at the end, we look most likely like scoring again. All right, good through ball there. Kept alive. Oh, there's a man free of the box. Oh, what a header that was from Harris. He had to get that to perfection there. If he didn't, that would have been that pretty much would have that ball have ended at the back of the net. Put it that way. It was a fantastic flick from Harris. Had to use every single inch of his 6'1" body to get that ball away, and it's superbly well as Richter clears it at the near post in the resulting corner. Richter's going to give chase here. Go there, Richter. Oh, there it is. The 14 whistle has gone, and that's completed the season, and it's finished here 1-0 up against Cheltenham. Good way to finish the season. Happy to get a victory against a tough opposition. All right, and that's wrapped up the league season. Let's take a look at this final league table, and as you can see, it's glorious to look at, isn't it, really? Morecambe, we have finished top of League 2 at the first time of asking, which means we'll take on League 1 next campaign. Now, we finished with an impressive 12 points ahead of Gillingham in 4th and 6 points ahead of Newport County, and 8 points clear of Lincoln there. Let's take a look at some of the individual player stats of the season and talk about some of the players going into next year. So let's do it by stats, shall we? So most goals this season is Harvey Rose and Ibrahim El Bashir. Now, Harvey Rose chipped in with 14 goals and 14 assists. He had a wonderful campaign, average rating of 7.4. He was at the heart of a lot of things that we did well this year. Ibrahim El Bashir, we expected big things of him. Obviously, as we know, his potential is through the roof. He's now a 74 overall. He's good enough to play in the Premier League almost. And goals 14, 11 assists. I expect a little bit better from him next season. Maybe if I improve my FIFA skills, I might be able to get the most out of him. Chevalier had a great campaign as well, especially for a makeshift striker. 13 goals, 11 assists, average rating of 7.4. Really, really good campaign for Chevalier. Ethan Morgan came on strong at the end. Took a long while to get his first set of goals, but plus 11 on the season from as well. Spectacular growth from Ethan Morgan. Got myself 8 goals in the end, and obviously got the crucial goal that gave us the league championship, and obviously 4 assists to his name as well. Good performance there from Ethan. Happy with how he played this season. Callum Cooper is another strong performer. Started off in the middle of the fence, ever reliable, and played in midfield and had some wonderful supporting runs and got himself a couple of goals, as you can see, with 7. Great campaign for him. Marcus Rhodes had a really good start to the year, but he kind of faded towards the end. 6 goals from him, 7 assists. Then Salim Amiri came a bit better, very, very poor the first half of the campaign. He thought about selling him in January, but he came up big for us at the end, got himself 5 goals, 4 assists overall for the season. Felix Richter mixed half the year, unfortunately, due to injury, but when he came in, he was such a huge player for us in the middle of the midfield. Definitely the prototype modern centre midfielder, and I can understand the Michael Ballack comparisons that he's been receiving from the press. Thomas O'Donnell, weak end of the season for him. Alex Conte-Sao obviously getting 1 goal this year, coming in at right back halfway through, and that one goal being the only goal we scored from a set piece this year, so I'm happy to say that about him. Nicholas Harris, good performance from him when he got the opportunity. Despite being a lack of ability, he did very, very good. He's a 5-star skill player, can maybe do a solid job as a reserve holding midfielder. Not too sure about his defensive abilities there, but he made a wonderful header at the end of the last game, so maybe my thinking is a little bit outdated. Then we have Josh Michaels there, holding midfielder. He was essential to the team. Captain America, team captain, club captain. 6 assists for the season. Got himself a 1 goal with that absolute thunderbolt of an effort a few episodes ago. Benito Ponce, very, very solid. Always came in, put a good shift in. Good box-to-box kind of midfielder. Nothing spectacular about him. And going forward, he'll probably be well down the pecking order. All right, then we have Leonardo Castro. Got himself 1 goal on the season in League 2. 2 assists, by the way, for him. Promising player. Don't know if he's going to make it long term for us, but still. Olaf Karlsson, great season for Olaf Karlsson. Very rarely made a mistake in goal for us. Just very happy to see him just grow and grow and grow. He's plus 10 on the year. He started at 55 overall. Now he's plus 10, 65 overall. And he's got some tough competition there with Ryu Takabe, 18-year-old goalkeeper from Japan. Now he's growing much, much quicker than I expected as well. Came into the side at a 61 or 62 overall, but now he's 65. So he's definitely growing. He's going to give Olaf Karlsson a big run for his money next year. Tariq Albasir, Dominic Davis, right back Australian. Obviously, he was integral to the first part of the campaign, keeping things tight at the back. Really very good in the air, and just a good overall performance. He definitely provide a solid backup option going forward, and I want to keep Dom Davis around for the long run. He'll be a solid backup hopefully in the future. Breno Fernandez had a really good campaign as well at the heart of defense, made some crucial interceptions. Definitely a huge physical force at the back for us. Partner with Edson Reese, who came in around about the same time. Now Edson Reese did miss obviously a couple of games at the end of the season here. He's got plus 9 in the campaign, got a ton of potential. I think this kid could be a 90 overall potential player going forward. He needs to grow a little bit, especially physically. Not quite as physically ready as Fernandez, but still very, very talented player. Only 16 years old. Definitely going to be a special talent. Ben Yesson, this guy has been rock solid all season. He didn't get a goal, nor did he get an assist, but it doesn't really show what an impact Ben Yesson had. He was superbly consistent at the back for us. Won plenty of headers. Had opportunity to score from set pieces situations, and he's very, very, very good in the end, to be fair to the kid. Just a very solid player, happy with his performance, and he's actually thinking in the running certainly for Manager's Player of the Year. Valaba, so-so. Then we have Hiroya Kobayashi, who came in towards the end of the campaign, only made 3 appearances, got himself 2 assists, and this kid I think is going to be a very, very special talent for us going forward. Japanese left winger, can also play on the right. 65 overall, 5-star weak foot player. What a player he is. Thor Larson played most of the season at left back, had a couple of chances at left midfield and kind of wasted him, so he played left back on emergency. Bashandi, he was borderline atrocious, to be honest with you. A very versatile player, but he was atrocious every time he played. So yeah, that's pretty much everyone in the squad. And as you can see, value wise, we've got some very, very valuable players in this squad, and I'm sure that's a lot of big teams are going to come in for some of these guys in the off season. El Bashir, by the way, is now 7.5 million. He's at a 368% rise in his value so far this season, and he's going to continue to keep growing, no doubt about it. It won't be surprising at the end of next season if we see him in the mid-80s. Richter then at 1.4 million. Kobayashi at 1 million. Coming into the side now. Obviously Michaels, Rose, Takabe, Kansei Sao, Cooper, Carlson, Mamiri. All these players have a lot of value to them. But going into next season, obviously it's going to be a struggle. I expected a much bigger challenge this year from League 2 and didn't really give me that. So League 1, again, it's going to be a difficult challenge. It'll be interesting to see who we're playing, actually. Can we see League 1? I'd like to see if we can see League 1. Nope. Let's do this way, maybe. FA Cup? Nope. Okay, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. We'll play who we're playing. So anyway, thanks so much for watching the episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed the season. Thank you all so much for support. It's been a fantastic season for us. Obviously winning the league and everything. Next year will be a hell of a challenge. What do you guys think of this side? What changes do you think I should make tactical-wise? What players do you perhaps think I should move into the first team? Do you think I should start Takabe ahead of Carlson? I also think with Carlson, show a bit of loyalty. And how about the youth team? Obviously, there are a couple of players there that are probably thinking about leaving the youth team over the summer. People like Clebo and Menendez, so I bring him up to give extra support for next year, extra options up top. What do you guys think? He's a fast enough player. Acceleration 75, sprint 70. Finishing is not great though for a striker, but I'm sure he can improve with a little bit of training. But yeah, what do you guys think? Anyone excited about in this youth team? Me personally, I want to see this guy grow. Pasi Altonen. He's now actually a 50 overall, by the way. He grew during some training exercises. There you go, 50 overall, by the way. 91 potential for him. But yep, there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the season, more importantly. And if you guys are enjoying it, please remember to hit like, hit subscribe if you want to see more videos by me in the future. Thanks so much for putting up with me this season, especially with the audio issues. We're missing some games, obviously some key games, including the game that we won promotion on. So that was very, very disappointing. But thanks so much for watching anyway. I hope you guys are enjoying the season. And I'll see you guys at the start of season 2. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye, everyone. Goodbye.